Well, good Thursday afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Jersey City, New Jersey, the Thomas and Garrity Athletic Complex for today's broadcast of Gothic Night Baseball here on the Green and Gold Network. Today, in the first home NJAC game of the 2012 season, New Jersey City looks for its first conference win of the year. They'll face a stiff test as they take on the Pioneers of William Paterson University. WPU ended with a 3-game winning streak, 16-5 overall in the year, 1-1 in the league. They're one of the top offensive teams in the country through the first half of the 2012 season. NJCU now 9-11 overall, 0-2 in the league. And the Gothic Knights are coming off a 10-6 win over King's College in non-conference action on Tuesday. Good Thursday afternoon, everyone. It's sunny, about 60 degrees here in Jersey City. I'm Ira Thor, bringing you the play-by-play for today's action as NJCU takes on the Pioneers. The starting lineups, first for William Paterson, as we announce the leadoff batter here to the stadium. Leading off for the Pioneers, the center fielder, number 11, Ryan Gibbons. Ryan Gibbons leads off and plays center field. A.J. Flores, the left fielder, bats second, followed by Jack Montanillo, the first baseman. Adam Durner, red-hot designated hitter. One of the top offensive players individually in the country right now is the cleanup hitter, followed by Anthony Dorio, the shortstop, batting fifth. Vin Fondacaro is the catcher, batting sixth. And the first pitch by Pedro Garcia, the lefty from Northbury, New Jersey, is ball one. Vin Fondacaro will bat sixth and catch. Scott Tazinski, the second baseman, bats seventh. Robbie Summers, the right fielder, bats eighth. James Lauer, the third baseman, in the 9 spot. The pitcher today will be James Young. We'll talk more about him in the bottom of the first inning. For the Gothic Knights, Pedro Garcia, who did not start a game his first 2 years as a Gothic Knight, makes his 4th career start today and his 5th appearance. And bounces that one. It's now 2-1. He will throw to Orlando Bolano. Bolano making his 4th start of the year, all consecutively behind the plate. Two-one pitch to Gibbons, chopped foul to our right. Gibbons is hitting .447 on the season. Defensively for the Gothic Knights around the infield, Alex Weinstein at first. Pete Senison gets to start at second base with Michael Martucci at short. Brian Bastillo at third. Andrew Rivera off a 5 RBI day against Kings is in left with Michael Patterson in center and Matt Wagner in right. Steve Leonardo calling balls and strikes behind the plate. Jim Giuliano, the field umpire, that's hit into the gap, and Michael Patterson and Andrew Rivera see it split them, and standing at second base with a leadoff double is Ryan Gibbons. William Paterson came into the game ranking number 1 in the country in doubles per game at 3.16 per contest, and they start off with one right there. Left fielder number 2, A.J. Flores. NJCU will need to find a way to shut down these red-hot William Paterson bats. Overall, ending this week's action now, of course, these stats are only updated every Monday. NCAA updates them once a week, as Garcia calls Orlando Bolano over to have a conversation. But entering the week, the Pioneers entered the week ranked number 2 in the country out of 373 schools with a .364 team batting average, 3rd nationally in runs per game at 9.9. As we said, number 1 in the country in doubles, 2nd in slugging percentage, 6th in triples per game, 9th in doubles total, and 9th in total triples, and 16th in home runs per game. So pretty much every offensive category you can think of, the Pioneers are in the top 15, 16 in the country. And first pitch is ball 1, Flores. Flores hitting .364 in the year, showing bunt here. Throw back to second will not be made, just a fake by Garcia. A.J. Flores has a .447 on-base percentage. He's looking for a sacrifice hit. He has not had one this year. Now he brings the bat back. And that's inside. 2-0. A.J. Flores has 33 runs on the season. And those 33 runs leads the league. Pitch by Garcia is low, and it's 3-0. And he ranks third nationally with 1.63 runs per game on the season. The Pioneers playing their 22nd game of the year, and NJCU playing their 21st. Gothic Knights won 10 games last year in 38 games. A win today would even last year's total in about half the opportunities. And that is ball 4. Flores walks on 4 pitches. And with nobody out here in the top of the first inning, that will bring up the first baseman, number 14, Jack Montanil. Jack Montanil, a local product, 5'11", 190 pounds, out of Weehawken, New Jersey, Hudson Catholic High School. He was a high school teammate of starting third baseman Brian Bastillo. They're 1 year apart in school. On the first pitch to Montanil, who's hitting .423 in the year, is a called strike. Montanil has 26 RBIs on the year. He is second on the team to the next batter, a guy you do not want to face, Adam Durner. As a called strike 2. Montanil hitting .423, 33 hits and 74 at-bats. He has scored 24 runs with those 26 RBIs, 9 doubles, 3 triples, a .461 on-base percentage. If you think those numbers are grotesque, wait till you see Adam Durner, who is due up next. Pitching from the stretch, Garcia steps off. These two teams played a couple of very close games last year. This is the first of a 2-day home-and-home series. These two schools will meet tomorrow at 1 o'clock in Wayne. That's off the plate, looking with a curve to try to nip the corner. 1-2. Last year, in the first game of 2 in Wayne, NJCU led 3-0 going to the bottom of the 8th, but the Pioneers scored 2 in the 8th and then 2 more in the 9th and won 4-3. And then they won the next game in Jersey City 8-4, out hitting NJCU in that game 14-5. They've won the last 3 meetings between these longtime rivals dating to the 2010 season. Pitch by Garcia. That's off the plate. 2-2. Margie Alfano will be helping us out on camera for the first hour of today's game, where she goes out to Olive Garden to celebrate her 22nd birthday, I think. 23rd birthday, oh my. Pitch by Garcia. Hit here. Deep left field. Going back is passing. He will go underneath it and make a catch. The throw to third is cut off. Martucci back to first. Gets by Weinstein. The throw to the plate, and out at the plate is Gibbons. It could have been another on Martucci, but Weinstein, the throw to the plate, and Bolano applies the tag before Gibbons could slide in safely. So credit Montanil. Montanil's out, actually out. No sack fly there at all because nobody scored. I have the wrong pieces here in the computer. Montanil is out 8 left center. Flores does not advance. Gibbons advances. And first pitch to Adam Durner, grounded up the middle for a base hit. So first base hit for Durner. Second hit of the game. Shortstop number 4, Anthony Dorio. So let me officially score this on the computer here. Gibbons advances. And then he's out at the plate. 3-2. On And the single up the middle, Flores goes to second base, and with 2 outs, that brings up the shortstop, Dorio, who's hitting .391 in the year. He's got 22 RBIs. That's good for third on the Pioneers. RBI opportunity here. The pitch by Garcia. That's right down the middle. 1 ball and 1 strike. Apologize for the pause there as we were doing some scoring on the computer. We're doing live stats. You can follow the live stats for today's game at NJCUGothicKnights.com as well. 1 ball, 1 strike. We never got a chance to talk about Durner's offense because he swung at the first pitch, but we will tell you right now he is on pace to break the single-season record for batting average in the NJAC. That's high. Off the screen, Bolano, with help from the backstop, able to prevent anyone from advancing. It's 2-1. Durner's hitting .514 on the year, the designated hitter and first baseman for the Pioneers. The single-season record is .511 by former NJCU player and former assistant coach Charlie Arletto. Hit .511 back in, I believe it was the 1994 season. 94 and 95. And that's line to right field. Coming is Wagner, and he makes the catch. So lining out to right field is Dorio. He hit it hard, but right out of position player. Wagner read it well off the bat. And the Pioneers threaten with 2 hits and a walk here in the first inning. They'll play at the plate and a couple of long flyouts. And the inning comes to close. In the first inning for the Pioneers, no runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the first inning, and here is your starting lineup for the Gothic Knights. Michael Patterson will lead off and play center field with Pete Senizin, the second baseman, batting second. Alex Weinstein, the first baseman, batting third, with Michael Martucci, the cleanup hitter and shortstop. Rob Roman, the DH today, batting fifth, with Orlando Bolano catching and batting sixth. Bolano had 3 hits in the win over Kings to really bump his average up. Andrew Rivera, the left fielder, bats seventh. Matt Wagner, the right fielder, in the 8th spot, followed by Brian Bastillo, the third baseman, in the 9th spot. Getting the ball today on the hill for the Pioneers is James Young. Young is a junior left-hander from nearby Bayonne, New Jersey. Enters the game. With a 1-0 record on the year. This is his 4th start, 5th appearance overall. He's got a 6.16 ERA. Leading off for the Knights in the bottom of the first inning, the center fielder, number 28, Michael Patterson. Young throws to Fondacaro. Montanil, the first baseman. Tazinski at second. Dorio at short, and Lauer at third. Ground ball over to Dorio. And the throw to first. In time, 1 pitch, and Patterson's retired 6-3. Bastillo's at third, and in the outfield, it's Rivera, Patterson, and Wagner, left, center, and right. The second baseman, number 15, Pete Senizin. So Pete Senizin getting the start today, just his 6th start of the year. He's hitting .227, 5 for 22 overall. A .292 on-base percentage, and the first pitch to Senizin is ball 1. Ground ball, Dorio busy right away. The throw across the diamond Scooped out of the dirt by Montanil. Quickly 2 gone. First baseman number 24, Alex Weinstein. Alex Weinstein hitting .277 on the year. Leads the team in home runs. 18 for 65 overall, 3 doubles, 2 home runs, .325 on base percentage. He's got 5 sac flies on the season. First pitch to Weinstein. It's called strike. Weinstein, as it looks like ball 1, currently ranks number 4 in the country in sac flies entering this week's action. Of course, no one on base now, so no sac fly opportunity. That's in the dirt. Blocked by Fondacaro. 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air. Shallow. In the infield. Underneath it is the second baseman, Tazinski, makes the catch. And the inning comes to a close as the Gothic Knights go down 1-2-3. We head to the second inning. No score in Jersey City. Leading off, the catcher, number 5, Vin Fondacaro. So it'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up. It'll be Fondacaro, Tazinski, and Summers as Fondacaro swings and misses at the first pitch fastball. Swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 0-2. Pitch by Garcia. Swing and a miss. And Petey Garcia strikes out Fondacaro on 3 pitches. Second baseman, number 6, Scott Tazinski. Tazinski hitting .328 on the season for the Pioneers. 19 hits and 58 at-bats. He had 9 RBIs and 5 extra base hits, including a pair of triples. And first pitch is a strike to Tazinski. Easy for me to say. That's inside 1-1. So you thought this was easy, huh? 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch by Garcia. That's fouled into the screen and back onto the batter's box area. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Chance for another K. The pitch by Garcia. Ground ball. Martucci at short. Throws in time for the second out. 2 up, 2 gone, and that brings up the right fielder, number 7, Robbie Summers. Summers hitting .353 on this team. Ten different players for the Pioneers who've seen action this year. That's fouled away. Including 9 who are regular starters are hitting above .300. Just incredible offensive numbers on this season. And this is a very stiff test today for Garcia. Off the plate, 1-1. And with the injury earlier in the year to Delio Coutinho, who would probably be starting one of these 2 games, Knights will probably save Nelson Maldonado and Wendell Rodriguez, either one for tomorrow or both for Saturday's doubleheader against Camden. As high, it's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. That's outside and low. And Summers with a hitter's count here. It's 3-1. Two outs here in the second. The pitch by Garcia. And that's ball 4. Second walk issued by Garcia. Gives the Pioneers a base runner. And that brings up third baseman, number 28, James Lauer. James Lauer hitting .310 on the year, making his 11th start of the year, 13th game overall, 9 for 29 with 9 RBIs. He has a .452 on-base percentage, among the higher on the team. Summers, as that's grounded to second base, bobbled, but recovered in time by Senezin. And the inning comes to a close. 2 ground ball outs and 1 strikeout. And the 2-out walk is negated. In the second inning for William Paterson, no runs, no hits, 1 left on. Leading off the shortstop, number 10, Michael Martucci. Michael Martucci looks at ball 1, hitting .348 on the year. Swing and a miss. Martucci was 3 for 5 with 3 runs in NJCU's win over Kings on Tuesday. Clean up here. Redshirt freshman for the Gothic Knights. And that's lined foul down the right field line.